Last time
Wow.
when we talked, so I mentioned about RO and ARO vacancy. So have you filled that form?
No. I have not filled the form. You have filled?
Yeah, I felt. So actually, I was just guessing that maybe that you are preparing for that exam.
No. So yeah, uh, earlier days you have already given any attempts for like government exam earlier days because you have
No,
passed out maybe 2020.
no, no, I completed my intermediate in 2018. So at that time, I appear in village development officer, which we call
Did you?
secretary, BDO.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So and after that, I didn't appear in any exam. So it may be my second times in UP level,
Okay.
at the state level.
Okay.
And what about
So
you?
yeah, we can.
And have you appeared in any exam, state level or the central level exam?
No. Because after post graduation, then I indulged myself in B.Ed. So 2 years. Then 2022. So I prepared for CTET. Just only CTET. Nothing extra curriculum. Yeah, one time, 2 time for net. One time, maybe yeah, one time. Yes,
Yeah.
not
So I
other
think
extra activity.
if I'm not wrong, then you have completed your graduation in 2022, 21,
Twen-
21,
I have done my post graduation in 2020.
2020.
Yeah, and then B.Ed also in 2022. 2022. Yeah.
So so during that time, I think you had a lot of opportunity. You could fill many other exams which had happened in UP. For example, there may be the SI vacancies, and even there have been the police vacancies and state level exam, UPPCS, and something like that. There were many exams at that point of time.
But my main focus for teaching exam. So that's why I couldn't apply for any other exam. Yeah. So
So
that's why.
that
Maybe you
when we
last
prepare
time you said to me you're also preparing for like a teaching exam.
no, I'm
Okay.
originally preparing. I'm originally preparing for the civil service exam, but amid this time the vacancy of the RRU exam came out. So I thought that I think I should take the uh, one step in that regard too. So I think it is a kind of the win-win situation for me because I'm preparing for the civil services,
Yeah.
and the syllabus of
Syllabus like
the
the same.
yeah syllabus is
Yeah.
very same. So even so, that is why I'm
Yes.
enjoying this journey because I'm not taking so much stress because I have completed my most of the syllabus, so I don't take
Just
think that
revision.
yeah, just revision.
You have to revision just 1 or 2 times and you can easily prepare all the things.
Yeah,
Because you
but
have
I'm
already done maybe initial like a syllabus.
yeah
You have
and but
already done.
yeah, and I'm just having to give extra effort in regarding the Hindi because there is a 60 question from the Hindi, from the pre, because there are also the
Okay.
pre and the men's exam in the RORU exam, and even the date also has
Okay.
been declared. The exam date has been declared.
Okay. So I'm asking to you, in your family, anyone they're doing government job in your family, like your siblings, like your relatives,
Not
they're
actually.
doing.
I'm the only. I and my sister, we both are the uh, you know uh, the
Yes.
the first person in our family. We have like I think 35 member. We all do not joint family, but we live in as a joint family. So we are the first. Uh, we both are the first who have completed our master and the master graduation. And my
Okay.
uncle
You both were.
and my yeah. So we have this privilege to continue our study. So no one is even in our village. There is known in the government job, but they are all in the private job, like the vakil,
Okay.
advocate, something like that. So this
Which one?
is, you can say, uh, it is advocate. We call vakil advocate.
Okay. 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 The thing.
Okay.
So we can talk on topic maybe little
Yeah.
bit because maybe you have a lot of resolution.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
So first of all, tell me about your resolution. Which type
You
of
know that.
resolution you have, and
Yeah. So I mentioned you that I have couple of the resolution in regarding that, because in the
yeah,
last year, when the this year was beginning, at the beginning, so I took the resolutions, but unfortunately some of them I didn't carry on, because it's happened that we take the resolution very very fastly. We don't think that what we have to do and how we direct the things. But at this point of time, I'm planning, because when we do something, so we should have very very important things, that we should have a planning, that any strategy, that how we will make
yeah,
the things. Yeah.
pre-planning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pre-planning. So
pre-planning is very crucial.
very crucial and very essential, because last time the mistake which I made, I think I'm trying to figure out the things, that what are the mistake which I made in the last time. I would not do that in the next year. So right now I'm just figuring out the things. So yes, uh, my the first resolution is that I would not repeat those mistakes which I made in the past. And the second thing is because I'm the only one, the elder in my family, so it is my responsibility to give the shoulder to my family. And so I will try to stabilize my family from the financial point of view. So I have thought that, and I'm very very certain and very confident by saying this, that very soon I think I can clear this exam of this RORU exam. And I'm very,
Yeah,
because
yes, of course. If
yeah.
you have a confidence,
Yeah.
so my all good wishes with you. You have
Yeah, thank
achieved a
you.
lot in your life.
And yeah, so that right now, so because it's happened that, because in the past I could clear the exam, because I mentioned you that there was a video exam which I appeared in 2018. So we and my teacher, we both prepare well, and we unfortunately we didn't clear this exam, just uh, you know just only the very minimal marks. That was the 4 marks. The cutoff was the
Oh
uh,
my,
yeah.
okay.
So, and so ever since I understand at that and I understood at the point of time that where I made the mistake. And this is the second time when I'm appearing for the another exam. So we both are once again preparing for that exam, and be very determined, because generally we don't share to others that what are the in our vision what we will do. But I feel that if we are making something, then we should not hide it, because when we trying to put our vision aside, so we think we demotivate ourselves within us. So I, at this point in time, I'm very confident that and even I have decide to put off these ideas, that I will not share my ideas with other, and I will not share my vision with the other person. That, for example, and now we and I teacher, my teacher, we both are preparing for our exam, and we share our vision, that how we will clear that exam. And we at the time, you can say that i'm I'm very sure that the work, the process where we both are working, and certainly we will make it happen. And with that, I'm last time I also spoke you that I'm also so working on the spiritual journey. And so uh, uh, you know I'm on the brahmacharya fast, so it has completed, I think, 40 days. And
Okay.
so I will try to give my best, so that I could not be deviate from it. So these are, and there are many other things.
Okay, okay. First of all, you are telling me you will not repeat your mistake.
Yeah,
I
of
mean, you have
course.
whatever
Yeah,
you
there were
did in
mistakes.
past, yeah,
Yeah, I made
like that.
them. I
But
done. Yeah.
sometimes, yeah, please go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So I was saying that it's happened that sometime we try to convince ourselves that we will make something, but we don't have the proper planning and proper navigation, that how we will make the thing. So our plannings totally fail. So it's happened me, and now I regret that because sometimes our overconfidence and our arrogance dive us into unfortunate things. So this happened. These kind of things had happened with me. So now I regret, but there is nothing in regretting the things. But I think self realization is something. If we work on that, we will get over that. And I'm trying to get over
Yes.
from that.
And most important point I have noticed, I mean, in this whole conversation, I mean, self-realization. It's very,
Yeah,
very. If you have idea which type of mistake I have done in a past time, and nowadays you can work on it, so it's a bad thing. Because
yeah,
initially, I mean, past time, not I'm not saying my, because even I have also done some mistake, and I'm also regret why I done this type of mistake. But sometimes I thought that yeah, I have done some mistake, and nowadays I am working on it. Maybe I will not repeat. It's like a life lesson for me. Don't
yeah,
do this
true.
again,
Yeah,
like
We're-
that.
because
Because self,
yeah, yeah, true. So please continue.
yeah, like it's a life lesson. Because sometimes I thought that I can say some bad thing. I can say some storm, like a tufan. Some storm they come in your life and they will strong you.
Yeah, true.
Yes, they are not destroying you. So like that. Well, initially, sometimes I thought that it's
So
like a excuses. Yeah, because every time we have a lot of excuses. Suppose you are doing any work, but you thought that I do or not. So a lot of excuses in your mind just comes. So that's why we are not doing. Even I also realize this thing. Excuses every time. I can say mm, exactly realize what is the good thing, what is the bad thing, like
yeah,
that.
that there is a quote, very famous quote. I don't know that who jot down it. The code is like that, that the maturity comes when you realize that you have made the mistake and you work on that to improve yourself. So it is, I don't think that there is any person who say that he hasn't made any mistake. Everyone has made the mistake. But the great thing is that when you make the mistake, and after some time you realize that you have made the mistake and you make the improvement. That I think this is the the greater self-realization within you. And I know that everyone know that where he and she has made the mistake. But our thinking is that we don't get into that we have made the mistake. So that is why we leave so behind by following and by doing the certain things. But uh, I think as we get the responsibility from our home and from our families, so we start by self realizing that we made the mistake. Because because I always have been very adamant person, because I don't try to to bow down in front of someone, because I had the vision that whatever I'm doing, I'm totally right. But if I look at back, what mistake I made, I get SM of myself that yes, those were my mistake and I should work on that. But time teaches everything.
Yes, absolutely right. Time is the best
Yeah, teacher.
teacher, I think. Yeah.
So have you planned
You
any
can learn,
resolution? So from your side, have you planned
not
any?
plan, not plan. I can say it's like a self-improvement. Not this type of plan, like I will do that, I will do this. And nowadays I'm also working on myself. Like this, I'm learning this language and some other thing also. So I can say, yeah, it's also part of my learning journey. So in upcoming year, I also work on only myself, like a soft skill.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, nothing
So
extra. This one thing, because I believe in taking one step at one time. Don't think like I will do all the thing in one time. It's also not possible if you are doing a lot of things in one time. So sometimes like a lot of rush in your mind. So it's better than focus on one thing.
so are you preparing for any exam, competitive exams, like because just working
This
on yeah.
this time my more focus. I mean my more focus on learning this language, especially just in this language. I mean it's my priority. I can say.
Okay,
Yeah, and
okay.
after that I will maybe I in next year I will try for professor in a private college.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So
After
actually,
qualifying, we are also preparing for net. Also net also because net is also compulsory if you work on a like a reputed college. So net is compulsory because my friend is also doing job in a private college, and she had qualified net last year.
Yeah, because you are girls, so somewhere you maybe face the you know the pressure from family. So that is why I'm asking that are you preparing for any competitive exams? Because when because it's happened that with the girl, but if you look at the boys, we are also face the same problem. But it is said that only the girls face the problem from the families, and that you should do your work. But boy also face the same kind of situation and things in their life. So that is why I'm asking to you,
Yes, yes, both.
because a family member directly don't say anything, but the society, which is the kind of the society we have, they indirectly try to counter our argument by throwing various kind of the things.
Yeah, yeah, especially relatives. You are asking.
But I'm totally different, and I try to give very cold hearted reply to them, and whoever try to say such kind of things with me. And but my father is very hard. If someone try to ask me any personal question regarding what I'm doing right now, so he give very cold hearted like response to others, because the family support is very
Okay.
important when we pursue something. I'm asking about your
Yes, yes.
journey, how it is going on.
Yeah, everything is going good. You are asking about speaking journey, so these days try my level best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually I watch your video on
And
your YouTube. I watch your video on YouTube channel. So you are somewhere, you are taking like a session from somewhere.
yes, yes, these days I'm taking classes on English Yari.
And in the
Maybe
past you
last time
also,
I told you.
yes, you told me, but I just seen your recent videos
Which
recent
one?
videos. It was Meghna ma'am, something like that. And I don't
Yeah,
have the
maybe
exact.
last to last. Okay, maybe last to last month, maybe in September. Yeah, maybe because
I
I
just
upload this video this time. Yeah, that was video maybe September. Whole the uh,
and by in my case, when I used to take the class on the Kilpingo, I also prepare it through the like internets, and I search the topics about the topics, because the topics they provide us, they are totally different what we think. So
yes, yeah.
yeah, so I take out the points from the internets, and then I mention
Yes.
them.
And I'm unable to talk on a sample, like any new topic. Suppose you give me any topic, so I feel hesitate. I feel panic how to talk on topic every time. I'm okay with normal conversation. I mean general conversation, but on topic, so it's little bit of undifficult for me. Yeah,
So should we talk on any hypothetical situation?
like which topic?
It is not topic. It is just, you can say, it may be the general conversation, but we will throw out the like a hypothetical situation. Bit is maybe imaginary. It would be not happen.
Yeah, yeah. I will try. I will try this type of activity.
Okay. So like uh, this point I have taken from the Clippingo Twitter, when she asked me, suppose that you are in a bank, you are as a manager, you working as a manager, and the robots come into your banks, you working as a bank manager in a bank,
Hmm.
and the thieves come into your banks, and they block entire bank, and they capture your colleague, and they also take the key of the banks. So in that
Hmm.
situation, what would be your response? Whether you will try to run away from there, and you will cooperate with the thieves. So what would be your first response?
Did thief enter in the bank?
Yeah, and you working as
Okay.
a bank
Can you?
manager,
Mm-hmm.
and when you work as a bank manager, so it means that you are in the
So
leadership role.
what is the my
Yeah, what's your
response?
response?
Like
Yeah, response.
what will I do? Like
and and
first of all,
yes,
if I'm manager of this bank, so it's my responsibility manage whole the thing.
yeah,
Yeah, yes, and maybe in this situation, it's really hypothetical situation. Yeah,
yeah.
what can I do?
Yeah, because your colleague
Yeah,
maybe, yeah. So I'm giving an extra example because when the thieves come and they block the whole bank, then your colleague may be in the panic. So
yeah.
your response would be very important for them. Yeah, and I'm giving the answer from your side. Okay.
Oh,
So okay, and then you tell me that would you take these kind of the step or not? Okay, I'm giving answer,
okay, yeah,
then you get that whenever these kind of things come, even the uh, we face it maybe not in that way, but in maybe other form. So our response first be to calm down our colleague, because when these kind of the things happen, so of course these are very dangerous things, because sometimes the robbers try to kill two others, those who are in the banks. So we will try to calm down the situation and calm down to our colleague, and of course they will be try to escape from there. So we will also not try in the hurry to inform the police, because if we do that, then they can uh, take the risk to kill ourselves. So we will
yeah,
not do that, and we will try to very calm down. And if maybe, then if they try to and they say to us that you cooperate with them, then we will have to cooperate with them, because it is matter of the life. So we will not try to grab them. So the thing is that we will work on that until they are in the banks. But after they go out from the bank, we will inform to the police, and of course we will have the CCTV camera, and through the CCTV camera they can be nabbed very soon. So we will play.
so I want to ask you another question, like vocabulary. Your vocabulary is too like really good. So which type of strategies are you following for increasing your vocabulary? Are you observing the whole situation?
Yeah. So actually I read the books, and uh, I'm also from the Hindi medium, so I switched from Hindi to English in 2018 when I was in my class.
Hindi to English,
Well, yeah,
2080.
2018, after completed uh, my intermediate. So ever since I'm working on that,
Okay.
on the writing. So for me there is nothing such issue, and I my hobby is the reading books and the diary writing. So I do the read the newspaper. So these are the best things. For me, the vocabulary is not so big issue, but big issue is the
Okay.
talking to other and to face to someone else. So for that, I
Okay.
read the newspaper.
Because I observe your vocabulary is really well. I mean,
Yeah,
and vocabulary sometimes is very important when I talk to someone because it happened with me. Every time I forget. This is vocabulary.
yeah. That although
Right
I
time
know,
and right word
yeah.
is very
So
important. Right
you know,
time.
yeah, it is not only you. It's happened with you. It's happened also with me, because when I talk to someone who is superior to me, so I also forget the exact word. So it's happened also
Yeah.
me, because we are not a native person of that language. We are learning that language, so this is the reason. And sometimes we also do the panic by talking to others. And I don't know whether it's happened with you or not, but in my case it's happened when I talk to someone who is elder to me. So I start by stammering, and I don't
Okay.
accumulate I don't accumulate the confidence to talk to someone. But when I talk to the person who are who are like my age, so I feel very comfortable with them,
Okay. Yeah.
because I treat them as a friend and as a intimate friend. So there's nothing such issue. But when I talk to those who are elder to me, so I feel very nervous.
Yeah. How to talk in a well mannered way. Yeah. Behave like a non-verbal communication. Sometimes behave, how to talk, how to like a movement, everything
Yeah. So
important
yeah.
while speaking,
So
while communication.
yeah. So do you watch English movies?
English movies last recently have started recently because initial days happened I couldn't understand. I can't understand. But my tutor suggested to me you should try at least you should try to watch.
Yeah.
And doesn't matter you can't if you have no idea what is the meaning of this sentence, this word, so immediately you go to Google and search it. The whole meaning, the whole sentence. like that. So these days I'm trying to do this type of strategies.
And I have been
Yeah.
following the
Last time I
watching.
watched that movie, Where is My Home? Where is My Home? Something. So maybe Korean or Chinese, I don't know.
So, and I have been following watching movie for 1 month, because
Okay.
we get the sentence structure very smooth, and and even when we talk to someone else, so we also get the understanding of the by watching the movies. So I'm actually, so what kind of movie do you watch? You
Hollywood, you
will
are saying to whom?
no
Like or
Hollywood.
dub movie, like a
So first of all, you should type on the YouTube English movies with subtitle, and then
yeah, yeah.
up
These days I'm watching
and
like
then and
subtitle.
also
Yes.
and also add the South movies English subtitle. Then you will get lot of movies.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and that
South movie.
whenever I do walk down on the street, so I put the headphone on my ears, and I start by watching movies. And that doesn't mean whether we are watching it, but we just listening it.
Okay. I mean focus.
Yeah,
Active listening.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm also these days doing this type of strategy, watching a lot of content in English, like movies and not movies. Recently I've started watching movies.
And you can watch the podcast.
Yeah, yeah, podcast. I love podcast.
But I
Especially I
get
love
the bore.
Priyanka Chopra. What?
I get the
What?
bore by watching the podcast.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes that also happen with me when I watch movies. Like because I hate it, I hardly watch movies. Hardly.
But I like watching the podcast of the Indian Foreign Minister as Jaishankar. As
Oh
Jaishankar, and
yeah,
right
Tony.
now,
Yeah, he stick like a fire. Yeah, he
yeah,
stick like a
yeah.
fire.
And
I really
when
love. Yeah, just
and and when you send the message to me on Skype, so I was watching the as Jaishankar video.
okay, okay. Bye bye. Take
Bye.
care. Yeah.
And you also take care of yourself.